Welcome back to Xenonauts 2. Okay, so I saw that there were two things that I needed to read, and I couldn't remember what they both were, so I went back and I played the very last turn of the last mission. Nothing different happened. Still injured for 11 days, that's about it. But now when this comes back, those things will pop up. I have a little less time to play today, so I don't think I'm going to get to a tactical mission. Let's see what we got here. Oh, advanced alloys. Okay, yeah, so this is a new thing that popped up. Autopsy, cyber drone. The cyber drone is the alien equivalent of a battle tank. A cybernetic behemoth that hovers across the battlefield carrying sort of weaponry and armor plating, more commonly seen on mounted UFOs. Although less than 2 meters tall and a little over a meter wide, the recovered specimen weighs almost 4 tons. The hardened alloy shell of the cyber drone accounts for much of this. It is so thick that the creature is almost impervious to frontal attack. The reactor mounted on the rear is rather far more vulnerable. Indeed, battlefield reports suggest cyber drones automatically orient themselves towards potentially threatening sounds, e.g. gunfire, to avoid exposing it to attack. One suspects a canny commander could turn this behavior to their advantage. Beneath the armor sits a shapeless purple sac of genetically engineered vital organs and brain tissue, connected in countless places to electronic sensors and life support systems housed within the shell. Were these connections severed, the pitiful creature would be left deaf, blind, and slowly suffocating under its own body weight. The primary armament of the cyber drone is a fearsome fusion cannon. This draws power directly from the reactor unit to generate devastating bolts of explosive energy, annihilating the target and inflicting severe splash damage on anything nearby. Although maintaining adequate spacing between your soldiers will minimize casualties, the best defense is simply to eliminate any of these cyborg monstrosities as quickly as possible. So, frontal armor, acoustic sensors. Okay, so that's why it like turns towards me as I approached it and stuff. So, yeah, increase hit chance. Hovers as if it were equipped with a jetpack. Alright, that's great and all. The UFO abductor. The abductor beam. 8 to 12 damage. And hunter killer drones. Destroys 10 to 20 armor. Damn! And 5 penetration. Okay, I think that must be the missile. Okay, the abductor is a medium-sized UFO that is almost 60 meters in length. It appears primarily designed to maximize usable internal space, but it is also equipped with heavy armor and a powerful engine array. One moment, I need to let my dog in from outside. Yeah, I guess she needs another 5 minutes. Alright, as the name implies, the abductor is most commonly encountered gathering unfortunate victims to be transported back to the alien homeworld. It is well adapted to this task, equipped with a large number of specimen tubes to house captured humans or other life forms during the mission. Additionally, several surgical tables are located among these specimen tubes. The exact purpose of these devices is unknown, perhaps not difficult to imagine. Laboratory testing confirms that traces of human blood are present all over the tables. Despite their significant bulk, these vessels are exceptionally fast. At a maximum speed, they are faster than an observer. Thankfully, their poor turning circle means it does not translate meaningfully to combat maneuverability. However, the most impressive feature of the abductor is its durability. Although the hull itself is not heavily reinforced, the craft has so much armor that few weapons can scratch it. Finding some method of breaking or penetrating this armor appears the only realistic path to victory. Alright, engineering work on stalker armor has stopped due to the lack of storage space. Alright, that's fine. We'll sell junk. That still doesn't get us there. Poo-poo. Scion corpses. So We can sell 6 Scion corpses. Okay. What else can we sell? Let's sell 2 Mentarchs. 4 Reapers. 2 Mentarchs. And 4 Reapers. Damn, there was a lot of shit in there. Oh, we need to transfer these sentry guns. Warden armor. I mean, we could probably sell some of these. I don't know, if we end up getting attacked. The mag rifles, I don't know, these are also something I'm only keeping in case we get attacked. Yeah. We probably don't really need them. And, you know, we could probably... Corpses. We could probably start on this. And then I think that'll clear it up eventually. Oh, we'll have to sell them afterwards, but yeah. Okay, cyber drones. This is an engineering project. Why did it bring me over here? We killed 3 of these things already. Okie dokie, fair enough. Alright, it is overland. Let's commence the attack. Now, the Angel has Elenium missiles. I want you to be over here. Okay, it's been 5 minutes already. So we'll launch the Elenium torpedo. Actually, let's hold off on it for now. Okay, just a minute. My alarm went off. Okay, we're back. And I keep forgetting that there's this as well. Although it doesn't get me quite as close to the edge. Alright. So, he's turning towards us. Oh, it does steer a little bit. I forget that sometimes. Okay, and then you can start shooting. Oh, and then we can launch these missiles. The Elenium missiles... I forget how much they actually do in terms of damage. We're gonna have to just, like, tank this, I think. Although that missile is gonna hit us no matter what, I think. that. Stay out anyway. We out of ammo in that thing? God damn, we were almost out of ammo. Health. Okay, so we got, what, a day on this? 1 day and 6 hours. Make sure there's nothing here I should be doing. Just panic. Raise funds might not be bad. We're probably gonna get a decent amount of Lenium from now on. Wondering if I should do more storage. Yeah, these don't use power. Let's do it. Yeah, let's raise funds. But I guess we don't have to just yet. We can let it keep going up. Okay, the observation of the Reaper. Despite my reservations about bringing such a dangerous creature into our base, I have nonetheless found studying the recovered Reaper a fascinating experience. Our captive can usually be found standing motionlessly within its containment tube, waiting patiently for someone to walk too close, at which it will violently hurl itself against the glass in a flurry of swinging blades and frenzied hissing. A recording of such incidents serve to illustrate how quickly these primal horrors can move compared to human beings. Almost half a second frequency elapses before the hapless victim throws their beverage all over themselves and begins to scream. This behavior implies Reapers likely evolved as ambush predators. As they share unexpected genetic similarities with civilians, they might have arisen in competition with one another, perhaps explaining why both creatures are so fearsome. Although Reapers are clearly rather cunning, my testing indicates their primitive brains lack much in the way of self-preservation instincts. This will almost certainly make them impossible to suppress or panic in combat situations. For obvious reasons, any attempts to interrogate the captive would be rather redundant. As such, I'm planning to destroy it immediately. One does not need to be a genius to recognize the disastrous consequences if the creature ever escapes. Alright, now we can do UFO or UOO analysis. Yeah, 6 days. I mean, we could probably have done one more thing, but that's fine. Our engineers are going to be good anyway. Really, only 2 hours passed. Yay! Yeah, 6 selenium, 24 alloys. Alright, 18 hours. Alright, we should probably launch this soon, I think. But the one last thing I wanted to look at. Oh, and we finished that analysis. So yeah, the captured Reapers considered junk now. 20 grand. Alright, this is at 925 now. It's not bad. Yeah, I mean, we should probably think about another base soon. It's just going to be someplace that I stock with sentry turrets and hangars and aircraft. Well, we don't have the money for that yet. Unless we're going to need to raise the funds. Yeah, panic is pretty good. Stalker armor, we haven't even finished all of those. Are we maxed out on this? Yeah. Oh, that's right, the workshop. Nanotech workshop. Oh yeah, we're up to huge amounts of millennium. Yeah, so really it's just money we need. But that can wait until we finish this. I mean, this is, yeah, 3-4 more days. But really what we'll do is we'll launch the combat team. Alright, Lieutenant Sweaty Balls. Take you out. Captain, you are up instead. We need to balance you out a little bit more. Okay, do we want TU? Go with this. I mean, you already have plenty of TU anyway, so that's fine. Use more ammo. 4 TU's fine. Yeah, I suppose you could do more ammo. 3 TU. Sorry, Corporal. You're a little over. You can use more ammo. Yeah, that's right. God, that aircraft, like, had to show up right away before I got any stalker armor. You're at -1. Alright, sir. More ammo. You are at -6, -3. -4, -4. Okay, soldier positions. Yep, this is still how I want it. Let's launch. Repairs going. Yeah, it looks like you're all good. Oh no, the Angel wasn't good. Yeah, let's see what the auto-resolve does. Oh, that's right, this was a bomber. We got it. All good. Commence the tactical battle. Once this starts, I'll save the mission, and I'm going to end this here. A little bit shorter video today, but I don't have time to do an entire tactical battle. Got started a little late this morning. But that's okay. I've been pushing these out every day, so people probably aren't even caught up from all the 1-hour things I've been doing anyway. Alright, fantastic. Oh, I right-clicked. used up a little of my TU, but that's fine. I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.